Hello, it's G Auntie's Kitchen. I got here ginger ale, quite healthy. You can control the sugar or use honey. You can use sparkling water or not. Some people say you can use spoon to peel the ginger. With this method, you get less of the peelings, but I couldn't go on with. I found it quite stressful, so I used a knife. Using a knife, you get more peelings, but it's all good. You could dry the peelings and use it for something else, of which I would tell you what I'll use it for. I started cutting it into pieces because I want to extract the juice. If you like, you could use a grater to do it, use a blender. Any method will work fine. I have already cut up some here. Nothing must go to waste. You could dry if you want to dry it, but I'm going to use it like this. That's why I'm going to put it in the fridge or freezer till I'm ready to use it. But if you want, you could dry it. I got here lime. Actually, I'm going to use two. I like that distinct flavor lime gives. So I'm going to cut it into pieces, wedges, remove ginger chopped, add the lime to it, and it's ready to be extracted. Put the ginger and the lime into a food processor. You could use a blender. Of course, if you are using a blender, you need to add water. But if you are grating, you just skip all this process of pouring into blender water. It's ready, so you pour it into a pot. You could just chop it if you don't have time to do all this grating stuff, cutting into smaller pieces. I'm going to add 3 cups, about 3 cups of hot water to the ginger and the lime. I've got it on the stove and I'm going to boil for 10 minutes. What was I thinking? I had to change the pot and then add more water to it. Actually, the water that I rinsed from the food processor. Water should be like double the ginger. It's been boiling for 10 minutes. I have turned off the heat and I'm going to allow it to steep for some minutes. I took a cup to make sugar syrup. If you are using honey, please allow the ginger to cool down before you add the honey. And then I'm going to use about half a cup of sugar. This is on the low side. Then mix it together till it dissolves. You could add more sugar if you want. The juice is still warm. I'm going to pass it through a fine sieve. I think that's all the juice I can get out. In goes the ginger syrup. This sieve is finer than the one I used before. That one is a strainer. Stir together. To make ginger ale, you need club soda or sparkling water. If you're in Nigeria, this is a good substitute. So I got the sugar syrup here. I'm using like half of it, half glass full, since it's low sugar. And then I'm going to take the sparkling water and then pour in about the same quantity to it. Give it a good stir and then you're ready to drink. If you do not want to use carbonated drinks for whatever reasons, use the juice of 1 whole lemon or 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. Remove the seeds, add equal amounts of water to it. Let me say that the ginger syrup is chilled at this point, so I'm also going to add the ginger syrup to it and then I'll mix it to my tastes. So that's it for ginger ale. Give it a good mix and it will help stop your addiction to artificial drinks.